We hurried back to the cafeteria where everyone was still talking excitedly. Sir Takumi, a report. Lady Darumi and Sir Gaku left a note. We found it on a table. It was way over in the corner, so we didn't notice it at first, but here. Gone out to run an errand, BRB, from Darumi and Gaku. What? What errand? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? Forget danger. How about a little consideration for others? I'm gonna wring their necks for making us worry like this. How about the bus? Was it gone? Yeah, I guess that means whatever made them leave was pretty urgent. Maybe they got together and went out to rut like mindless beasts. Outside in the open air? How indecently wild. Speculating won't help us now. All we can do is wait for them to get back. With the chaos caused by Darumi and Gaku's disappearance started to settle down, we brought the meeting to an end and spent the day as normal. Finally, long after the sun had gone down, Kiyoshika spotted the school bus on the horizon and we once again assembled in the cafeteria. Our returning friends avoided looking any of us in the eye. They must have sensed how much trouble they were in. Where exactly have you two been all this time? Nowhere really, just outside. What did you need the bus for, though? Obviously, I'm asking where outside and why you went there. It was just kind of, you know, dude, I bet it was the Invader base. And because y'all were so fixated on something at the base that I have no idea what it is. You know how it is.
Enough nonsense. Give me a real answer. Now.
You're beautiful when you're angry, Mistress Hiroko. What are we watching here? They look like a couple of kids getting scolded by their mom for staying out too late. I feel kind of bad for them. Hiroko's so threatening, but I guess that just shows how worried she was. Does it? This looks more like an outright interrogation to me. I guess it's a combination of both, in my opinion. We had something we wanted to do at that base we found. Okay, so my prediction is correct until you confirmed the other thing. You two went back there all on your own? We figured it'd be safe since all the invaders were already dead, and when we got there, it was just the same as before. Why'd you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad. I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session. That's right, we accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to get back and get them ourselves. That's cap, dude. That's so freaking cap. Both of you lost at the same time? How can you be so dense? Do you have a death wish, or are you really that stupid? Why don't you die now and save us all the trouble? See, I knew you'd get mad at us. When you think about it, it's really Takumi's fault. If you hadn't hurried us, we'd been a lot more careful. Bro, why are you placing the blame on me? Dude, I had nothing to do with your action. You're really gonna blame me for this? You're so irresponsible, it's almost impressive. Please tell me you at least found your infusers. You bet, got them right here, no problem at all. Is that really all you went there for? Yeah, of course, why would we lie about something like that? Come on, Hiroko, they're back safe, so why don't we just let it slide? But the next time you two run off like that, you'll be getting the electro chamber elimination treatment. I have no idea what it is, but I don't want to find out. We're sorry, we won't do it again. As long as you understand, don't go worrying us like that. I'll be good, although getting scolded by Mrs. Hiroko was kind of fun in its own way. I still have my doubts about their story, but it looked like the crisis was over for now. With a collective sigh of relief, we all headed back to our rooms. Dude, their story's cap.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
With all the confusion, today was weirdly tiring. My body and mind felt worn out. Fatigue after a battle was bad enough, but this was something different. I guess there are bound to be days like this sometimes. I just have to work hard to do better tomorrow. I lie down in bed and immediately felt sleepy. I surrendered to the feeling and let my consciousness fade away. I didn't know it then, but the crisis wasn't over. In fact, it was just the beginning. Who's there, and this early too? Responding to the bell, I crawled out of bed and lumbered toward the door. It wasn't even light out yet. Rubbing the sleep from my eyes, I opened the door to find... Nozomi and Moko? Sorry to disturb you, but this couldn't wait. Nozomi said she heard sounds coming from somewhere downstairs. We wanted to check out what they were. Weird noises? It's probably just my imagination, but with everything else that's going on, I didn't want to take any chances. And it's kind of scary going with the just two girls, even if one of them is the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. We could use a nice strong man to accompany us, you know? Okay, let's go see what those noises are. I'm curious too. We should probably go in our class armor just in case. Of course, thank you, Takumi. I'll blow you a thank you kiss too. Now go grab your gear and get in the ring. We transform and set out into the night. A light rain was falling outside, giving the school a damp, dingy feel. We've been looking for a while now, but I don't see anything strange. Me either. Maybe I was just hearing things. Don't let your guard down yet, Nozomi. What if some prowler emerges from the shadows and suplexes you from behind? Okay, I'll be careful. Let's take one more look around before we call it a night. Sounds good. We can't get careless now. It looked like our little investigation was going to end without turning up anything noteworthy. But just as I was beginning to relax... Where did Moko go? That's weird. She was right behind me a second ago. I wasn't sure how or when it happened, but Nozomi and I had gotten separated from Moko. I could have sworn she was still with us when we turned that last corner. Moko, where are you? She's not answering. Don't you think something happened to her? Maybe she just went to the restroom? I'll go check. I should probably go with you. No, we need to prioritize finding her. Let's split up. We'll cover more ground that way. Don't worry, it's right near here. We'll meet back here in a little while. Hey, Nozomi! Before I could stop her, Nozomi ran out towards the nearest girls' restroom. I could see her following her, but she was right. Finding Moko came first. She couldn't have gone far. I began retracting my steps, calling Moko's name as I went, but there was no sign of her anywhere. Could she have gone outside? It doesn't seem likely, but I'll check just in case. Whoa, the rain's gotten heavier. I didn't think about stopping to grab an umbrella or anything. After a few seconds, I was completely drenched. The rain also made it hard to make out my surroundings very well. Hey, Moko, if you're out there, answer me. No response. Does that mean she's still inside, right? I should head back for now. I don't want to leave Nozomi alone for too long. Not to mention, standing in the rain is making me cold. I need to get back inside the room. A scream? Was that Nozomi? The sudden cry rang through the night. It had definitely come from inside the school. Whatever that was, it can't be good. I have to hurry. I ran back into the school and headed in the direction the scream came from. Look for Nozomi? Where? Where? Nozomi, are you okay? Takumi, you have to help. It's the killer. The killer? Don't tell me they showed up again.
They did! And they killed Moko!
What? And now they're after me. What are we gonna do? We have to get Moko to the infirmary before it's too late. Okay, just stay calm. Take me to where Moko is. Alright, come on. It's this way. The killer got Moko? This can't be happening, can it? Nozomi led me to one of the classrooms on the first floor. I opened the door and took a step in terror when I saw what was inside.
No way. It can't be.
Moko lay motionless on the floor, surrounded by an ocean of blood. Her body was torn to shreds, just like Eva's had been. No longer breathing, no longer moving, her body was just a giant slab of meat.
Come on, Takumi! We have to get Moko to the Revive-O-Matic!
Right. Here, we'll carry her together.
We crouched down beside Moko, her body was still warm, and soon our hands were covered in her blood. So much blood. Will the Revive-O-Matic even work for her anymore? We still have to try. Hold on, Moko. We're taking you to the infirmary. Let's hoist her up. 1, 2, 3. But just as we're about to get moving... Footsteps? Somebody's coming this way? Nozomi noticed them too. She glanced down the hallway, a look of abject horror on her face. Takumi! I'll go see who it is. You stay here. But if things get dangerous, run. Focus on staying alive, understand? Infuser in hand, I slowly crept down the hallway the footsteps were coming from. There's no one here? The footsteps I heard before had stopped, leaving a deathly silence in their place. Had I just imagined them? No, Nozomi heard them too. All of a sudden, the killer was there, black suit and power saw included. How did they get the power saw back? Never mind that, I have to do something. You, how dare you do that to Moko? I found myself raising my infuser and swinging it viciously at the killer. What? But the knife bounced right off the suit. The recoil sent me staggering back. My Hema attacks aren't working. Then what am I supposed to do? Takumi! Nozomi, don't come any closer. Get out of here. I can't just abandon you. I'll fight too. It's no good. Hema won't work on them. We have to run. What? But... Come on, this way. Oh! Oh my god, dude, you're right oh my god, dude, you're like clipped into... Do I just keep running? Okay, right over there. Okay. Dude, we're just gonna leave. Oh god! Bro, what the hell? Where do I go? Oh my god. Dude, the run button doesn't even work here. So I'm just like, literally just... Oh my god, dude, this is the fastest I go. It's so insane. It's no good, I can't run anymore. Takumi! Nozomi was still glancing around nervously. I could see her trembling. Don't worry, it's all gonna be okay. I'll think of something. I was doing my best to sound confident, but on the inside I was already choking on my own despair. If Hema attacks won't affect the killer, am I going to have to tackle them and try to steal the power saw again? Oh no, they found us! What do we do? Where can we go? I'll have to head outside. Nozomi and I ran towards the nearest window, but then...
Damn it! We're too late!
The killer steadily advanced toward us, never saying a word, but brandishly their power saw the whole time. It's hopeless. If we don't do something, we're dead. Even if we escape out the window, this is the 3rd floor. Can I get both of us to ground safely? I need to make a choice here and fast. What do I do? Holy heck, dude. Jump out the window? Dude, if I jump out the window, I'm dead. If I dodge the attack, I'm probably dead too. Because Hema doesn't frickin' work on this stupid guy. Right? Oh my god. Dodge the attack. We have to dodge the attack first.
Nozomi, stand back!
Takumi!
I sealed myself and braced to face the killer. Going up against a power saw barehanded meant the odds were against me, but I still have to try. I punched the killer in the face with a tightly clenched fist. The killer recoiled for a moment, but quickly recovered and swung the power saw at me. Watch out, Takumi! I made the attack at the very last minute. The power saw stuck in the wall, the momentum making a deep cut in it. Stay down! I immediately struck back, but with the power saw in the way, my punches couldn't land properly. Dang it! After some tussling against the killer, I found myself backed against the window. I refused to go without a fight, and I decided to try a final suicide attack. I faced the killer fully prepared to die with my next move, however... The killer took advantage of that brief moment of hesitation to kick me violently in the stomach. I was forced to my knees by the intense pain holding my stomach. Takumi! Stay back, Nozomi! I tried to get to my feet and stop Nozomi from coming closer. But the killer's faster, swinging the power cell in my direction before I could do anything.
No!
Is this the end?
What?
The final impact never came. I glanced at the killer and saw that they had stopped just short of slicing my head.
You! Why?
I wanted to ask why they had stopped, but just then...
Get away from Takumi!
Nozomi? Nozomi slipped around behind the killer's back without either of us noticing. The next moment, she kicked the killer with all her might. The killer was sent crashing through the window and tumbled outside. The power saw spun through the rainy night air and slowly fell. Soon after, we heard the dull and eerie sound of it striking something soft and tearing right through it. We immediately ran to where the killer had fallen, where a shocking sight awaited us. We freaking killed him?! The squashed and motionless body of the killer lay mired in a pool of their own gushing blood. The power cell was deeply embedded in their upper body.
The engine stopped. Probably because it went right through the body and got stuck in the ground.
Is the killer dead?
I don't know, but... by the looks of it...
I cautiously reached out for the killer's helmet and pulled it off. It was Yugamu?! It was a familiar face that greeted us beneath the mask.
Yugamu?
He was already dead, but his eyes were still wide open. Having lost this much blood, it was unlikely we'd be able to bring him back.
Yugamu? But why? Why did he kill Moko?
As Zoe broke down next to me, I kept on staring at Yugamu's remains in astonishment. Shock and confusion had paralyzed my mind. I could only register my body becoming heavier and heavier as my clothes soaked up the fallen rain. The others had woken up from the commotion and arrived at the scene, only to be confronted by the grisly sight of Moko and Yugamu's dead bodies. No one knew what to think. I barely managed to explain what had happened. We split up to carry the bodies to the morgue and decided to call it a day and there and then. Wait, we can't revive them using the revival-matic? That doesn't work like that? I thought that's how it worked. We learned that on the first day, right? The very first day? When Darumi came back to life that one time? My head hurts. I woke up with a sluggish body and a pounding headache. I had gone to sleep cold all over from being soaked in the rain, and it hadn't done me any good. Don't want to do anything today. The only images in my mind were of the murdered Moko and the killer's true identity. My mind was faring worse than my body.
I just... don't want to think.
I pulled the blanket over my head and completely shut down. Praying hard that everything would turn out to be a bad dream. Spent the whole day curled up in bed. That was how the curtain fell on my 43rd day at Last Defense Academy.